Good morning. Welcome to Masai School, a transformation in education. Learn to earn, pay when you get. Masai School is a 21st century coding school, career focused coding school. We are on a mission to find untapped or underutilized talent and skill them for the most in demand jobs in the world. Masai School basically focuses on three areas. First and foremost, build industry relevant skills. Pay nothing until you are hired. And we also believe in holistic development. This is what we have done extensive interaction with various industry leaders, may it be the CEOs, the CXOs, and the CTOs of various companies, startups, or product-based, service-based startups, and also large companies. We have decided that we will focus on three areas. Technical skills, the core on which all students are built upon. The second set is the soft skills, and we also prepare our students for their career. So these are the three areas that we focus in Masai School. Today, as part of the soft skills process, that I'm going to introduce to you a concept called marathon mindset. Now, when we decided this soft skill at Masai School, we came up with a module around it. We branded this entire initiative called a skillathon. Now, what is this skillathon is all about? A skillathon, basically, we cover three large areas to build one's skills. First and foremost, we start with individual's skill set. It's a combination of three things that we focus here in Masai School. First and foremost is the skill set. The second aspect that we cover is the tool set. And the third is the mindset. So it is the intersection of skill set, tool set, and mindset is what we focus in Masai School to build one's soft skill. There are various knowledge blocks that we cover. For example, under skill set, we cover business communication, presentation skills, corporate etiquettes, and so on. Tool sets, basically tool sets helps enhance your efficiency and effectiveness. And finally, the mindset. Now, you may ask me, what are these three areas? In fact, if each individual, if each of our students focus on skill set, the mindset, and tool set, and work on them to take a charge of your life and career. Now, you may have a question, is there a formula out there? Well, this is what we have understood from so many years of experience that we have had. A skill set plus tool set and to mindset. That means in spite of you having very good amount of skill set and tool set, if you don't have the requisite mindset, it's got a multiplier effect. So make sure that you really work on all three areas of skill set, tool set, and mindset to be effective. So let me introduce you to the soft skills, what we are covering. There are different ways people look at what is a soft skill. Each one has a different outlook to it. Some people say it is an inborn trait. Some people say it is a people skill. But we at Masai School look at soft skill as a combination of many things. To start with, the communication skill, the people skill, the social skill, the personality traits that one individual has, and the emotional intelligence. Basically, what do these soft skills? They help the developers to navigate the work environment, work well with others, and perform well and achieve their goals with complementing hard skills. Right? Now, this soft skill was coined by US military in around 70s. And they saw that it's not just the sheer hard skills that were important at various levels in the military, but they said that each one of them should acquire these soft skills. And soft skills started gaining immense popularity over the years. And in India, in the last 5 to 10 years, even domains such as coding, well hiring, people are looking at whether the individual has the relevant soft skills. Now, a report came out very strongly saying that 85% is that job success comes from having well-developed soft skills and people skills. Only 15% is what it contributes to one's hard skills. While hard skills, technical skills get you a job, but it is the soft skills that make you do well in the job, grow in the job, and have a career progression. So that's about the importance of soft skills that I want to highlight to you. But there is a myth around soft skills. You know, people have different approaches to this soft skills. So the first myth that is common that you keep hearing is Soft skills are something that is amorphous, sorry. Soft skills are something that is amorphous, unquantifiable, and unteachable. What do you mean by amorphous? Amorphous is something that does not have a shape or a form or unstructured. This is what people keep saying again and again, that it is unquantifiable, unteachable. Soft skill is something that an individual has it and we cannot help him to develop it. But the fact at Masai School is soft skills are structured, quantifiable, and learnable. What we firmly believe, and we have seen that we have been doing it in our students. They can be very well structured. It can be quantifiable, saying that this guy is at a beginner level or an intermediate level or an advanced level, and he is competent, and it is definitely learned. So, basis this background, what we at Masai School did was we started investing in our students. As you know that we offer a 30-week course. So during the 30-week course, we on a regular daily basis, we invest 60 minutes every day or 5 day a week or 20 weeks to build one's individual. So 100 hours of instructor-led virtual sessions to build one's soft skills, to make you all job ready and a competent programmer. Friends, my name is Yogesh Bun. I'm co-founder and senior vice president at Masai School. I lead the curriculum for soft skills closely, amongst other activities that I do at Masai. Today, I'm going to reach out to you and talk to you about marathon mindset. In the next 20 minutes or so, I'm going to talk about what is this marathon mindset is all about and why it is very important as a software developer who must develop this marathon mindset. So let's begin. Let's step back before we get into marathon mindset. What exactly this mindset is all about. Now, let me start with asking this question. Are people born smart? Are people born smart? How many of you believe that people are born smart? I would request you to use your chat boxes and type if you agree to this question. Are people born smart? Yeah, the answers could be simple, yes, no, or don't know. Okay, I see some responses coming up there. Rahul is saying people are born smart. And Padmini is saying no, people are not born smart, they are made. And Rishabh is saying that I don't know. Possible. It's not so easy as what it is. It looks like it's not binary. So let me ask you a few questions here. Now, if Albert Einstein's teacher said he was academically subnormal, that means during his primary school days, they said that he is below his capability to perform in his school, right? That was told to Einstein. Michael Jordan, the famous basketball player, his coach said that he wasn't more talented than other people. Can you believe this? Went on to become the best basketball player in the NBA and the world has ever seen. You remember this author, J.K. Rowling? I'm sure many of you would have read her books or seen the movies. Absolutely, you're right, Rahul. It's about the Harry Potter, and was told her story would never sell, and she went on to create a series of movies around and the books around Harry Potter. And Walt Disney was told that he lacked creative imagination. Unbelievable. Actually, you must visit Disney studio and see Disney Park around the world, and you must see the magic that the Walt Disney is able to create it. So, why am I saying this, friends? Because if those people weren't always as amazing as me, then what happened? If these are the set of the people during their either in their school days or after they graduated, when they're looking for some work. And these are the kind of comments that their people around them made. The question to ask is, if those people weren't always as amazing, what happened? Now, the thesis, what we have is people are made and not born. Yeah, some innate qualities like the height, the frame, maybe the color of the skin or the color of the eyes. Certain DNAs can be inherited, but these are not the reason for one to be successful. That is where Carol Dweck said that talent is passed down in the genes. It is passed down in the mindset. Now, this is where she did a substantial amount of study. Carol Dweck, professor in Stanford, she did a study of students for 21 years after passing out from their colleges, tracked them both professionally and personally to see their successes. Then she concluded her study on mindset. So what is a mindset? A mindset is a belief that orients the way we handle situation. Mindset shapes the lives we lead, the actions we take, and the future that we live. It is a belief. Go back to that benign circle of belief. Everything in life starts with a belief. When you have a strong belief, it leads to your positive attitude. When you have an attitude, you put in more efforts. And when the efforts are in the right quantity, right quality, and right direction, it leads to result. So you have a belief, it leads to attitude, efforts, and result. And what happens to that particular belief? It gets stronger and stronger and stronger. The other way is also equally true. Imagine that you don't have a belief in a particular product, in a person, in a company, in a program. What happens to that attitude? Obviously, it is negative, isn't it? When the attitude is negative, does a person put in enough efforts? No. He would put in whatever, in fact, he would put in only what is required or even below subnormal efforts. When efforts are low, do you think the results are likely to come today? No. So what happens to this particular belief? It also gets strengthened saying that what I told you is right. Now, the choice is yours whether you want to believe or not. But when you have that positive belief and make a mindset, see the magic happen. In simple terms, mindsets are deeply held beliefs, attitude, and assumptions we create about who we are and how the world works. So this is the book that I was referring to, Carol Dweck. You can see a very popular book called Mindset available on Amazon. I would strongly recommend you to read that book. This is that she came out with two kinds of mindset, a fixed mindset and a growth mindset. Now, what is a fixed mindset? Fixed mindset are those set of individuals who feel that the intelligence and talent is fixed and you can't change it. This is the way I am. This is what I can do. And that's it. I can't do anything beyond that. Now, what would a growth mindset people do? They say that intelligence and talent can be changed through effort and practice. Your intelligence, skills, knowledge can be changed through effort and practice. So this is what the study that she has done, and we have seen that in our own students over so many years. And we have come to a conclusion that mindset is everything. Because even at Masai School, we have seen students who come from very, very high tier 1 colleges with very good computer science background. Still, they do not go on becoming a full-stack developer, successful developer. And basis this, we have decided that ability is often overrated, even in an exceptionally able people. The grind they put in themselves through often goes unnoticed. That is why Masai School is a military-style coding school. We believe in 996 philosophy. We believe that 1,200 hours of coding is what the threshold level that one has to put in 30 weeks to come to some kind of a level in software programming. So today, friends, I'm going to talk about the mindset, one mindset that all our Masai School students should have, and it is universally true for any student pursuing any career, equally true for any professionals. So this is the clue that I'm giving you. What does it look like? Yeah, use your chat boxes. Yeah, I think some of you got it right. It is all about developing a marathon mindset, right? So I would like to ask you here, any one of you are into running? Maybe you do a regular running, or it could be someone who have taken part in marathon. Any of you been there? In fact, I'm amazed and inspired by runners who push themselves to the limit to reach the finish line, isn't it? When they make it, you can see the total joy in their faces. And running marathon is not easy. Running that 26.2 miles is not easy. Obviously, everyone starts somewhere at a small and then they do that. So if you know, marathon is basically 26.2 miles that an individual runs to complete it. And there are very famous marathons across the world, maybe the Boston Marathon, the Tokyo Marathon, the London Marathon. Even Mumbai Marathon is very, very popular. And my own two of my, one is my close colleague, Nupul, and other one is Prashant, my ex-colleague. They are marathoners. And basis my interaction with them, and also a lot of desk study that I have done, and I have interacted with some of the people who have the marathon mindset. I came together the 26 lessons that the marathoners have learned, and I'm transferring that marathon mindset to the students at Masai. That is what I'm going to share with you with some of the examples here. Let's look at what is the lesson number one coming up. The lesson number one is very simple. All of us at Masai School, all students should look at long-term mindset. Life is a marathon. Career is a marathon. It is not a sprint. It is not a 100 meters race. It is not a 400 meters race. Yeah, in between the marathon, also sometimes the runners run fast, but it should be looked as a marathon. That means I must look at a long-term mindset. Where do I see myself as a software developer in 5, 10 years from down the line? And you must start working towards that, right? So make sure that you look at long-term mindset. For example, a Kenyan that who ran that under 2 hours broke the record. Imagine the kind of mindset that he must have developed. You must have a long-term goals to keep you being frustrated with short-term. Imagine if a person is going to climb something like a Mount Everest. Like his goal is to reach the peak. Obviously, the journey is not going to be easy. You'll have short-term failures. Even when you're pursuing some kind of a career, there would be short-term failures. But if you have a clear goal, I want to reach there, then even short-term failures doesn't matter. Lesson number two, you saw that Mount Everest. Absolutely. How would he climb, approach that large peak, right? How would he do that? Always he looks at breaking down the large goal, right? So you all want to become a full stack developer in 30 weeks. Now we have broken it down into smaller chunks. We're breaking it down into front end development, back end development, data structures and algorithm, and soft skills. So it's always important in life that we break down large goals. Only then it is possible. Otherwise, anything will be very intimidating. Even for example, if let's say a student is preparing for JEE, right, the most competitive exam in our country, so it looks very overwhelming. But what does he do? He breaks down that large goal into small chunks. First of all, he would like to break it down into subject-wise: physics, chemistry, mathematics, and whatever the other subjects are involved. And further, he breaks it down into smaller and smaller and chunks, and then he starts building up. So chunk it down. Most important is to chunk it down. Only then you will be able to do that. Lesson number three, some of my favorite sports and celebrities here. I'm sure most of you would recognize. Starting from the right top left corner, Roger Federer. Uh, they keep saying the lines belong to Federer, the most charismatic tennis player ever seen. Rahul Dravid, impeccable. The wall, the Lionel Messi, right? The magic that he creates. The Virat Kohli, the King Kohli, and Jordan himself, and Akshay Kumar. Now, whether Federer, who went on to win 20 Grand Slams, Rahul Dravid, 15,000 test runs, 210 catches, right? And Dravid also has a record of playing the most number of test balls in the world. Or Lionel Messi, what is common with all these masters? The common thread with all of them is deliberate practice. I'm sure the students at Masai School and even at home, I keep insisting on deliberate practice, because if you want to be a champion, if you want to be a master, this is the secret ingredient. As Malcolm Gladwell said very nicely, success has to do with deliberate practice. Practice that must be focused, must be determined, and in an environment where there is a feedback. So that's about lesson number three. Lesson number four, an iconic sport there, and some of you may be able to do that. Yeah, absolutely right. Cycling Tour de France. 3,480 kilometers long, consisting of 21 stages, right? And it's amazing. 24 weeks, 1,000 hours. So it runs for a month, both between 4 countries. What do you think that is required? It is all about endurance, right? Even in life, if you want to reach that kind of a career, you must have the endurance to work week on week, quarter on quarter, year on year to reach that goal. The key to endurance is our patience. Our bodies needs time to rebuild, to grow, work hard, run smart, and be patient. Lesson number five is task-oriented approach. Friends, life and work is all about task. right? When we have to reach a goal, there are certain activities to be performed. These activities are broken down into tasks. So is also cooking at home, isn't it? Let's say the goal is to prepare a nice dinner at home tonight, and we have people around 6 people coming. So the goal is to prepare a nice dinner for 5 to 6 people. That's the goal. Obviously, I need to break that goal into small elements. What is it that I need to prepare? A starter, maybe a soup, a main course, and a dessert. And each one of them, I need to look at the task that I need to perform. Let's say if I have to perform, let's say tomato soup, for which the task would be preparation, maybe making the puree, maybe making the soup itself. So you must look at tasks because you keep putting a tick against each of the tasks. That particular activity is completed. A set of activities makes a goal accomplishment. As Haynes Goldman said it beautifully, one good idea implemented is better than 10 good ideas not implemented. So implementation is key. Intention don't produce results. It is the action that produces results. Lesson number 6, step outside the comfort zone. What happens for many of us is we are very comfortable where we are. We don't want to step outside the comfort zone because many a times we have that fear zone, right? Normally outside the comfort zone is a fear zone. But if an individual goes outside the fear zone, he starts getting into the learning zone, and then there is a success zone. That is where the magic happens. So get outside the comfort zone. Anything in life, the success waits outside the comfort zone. So get uncomfortable. Discomfort equals growth. Somebody said it beautifully. You're very comfortable means actually in today's context, you're degrowing, right? So it is like running on a treadmill. You have to keep running to stay where you are. So you're talking about growth, you better get outside the comfort zone. So lesson number 7, as it is said very nicely, if it doesn't challenge you, it doesn't change you. So take those tasks, those activities that will challenge you. You know, it could be for a child preparing for his entrance exam. If he keeps telling me happy that I've scored well, give him challenging problems. Similarly, as a coder, keep taking challenging assignments in HackerRank and various other platforms so that it challenges you. Lesson number 8, what you think is what you become. Everything is in the mindset. Have a positive frame of mind. Be proactive, be positive, and be productive. If you keep thinking this is my motto in life, this is what you become. As he said very beautifully, the man who thinks he can and the man who thinks he can't, both are right. Which one you are? So said Henry Ford, not now, 100 years back. Every single one of your dream is patiently sitting outside your comfort zone. We discussed that some time back, is it? So please move outside your comfort zone to get the growth zone. Lesson number 10, long distance running is not just a physical challenge, but a mental conquest. To run that 26.2 miles, it is not just your physical capability, but it's also it is in your mind, isn't it? Many times students get bogged down because they said, oh gosh, how do I do a project? How do I do a hackathon? How do I do these kind of events? It is largely mental rather than physical activity. I have seen some of the hackathons that are happening in Masai School. There was a set of students, never ever they have slept beyond 2 a.m. in their life. They went on to go and complete hackathon, continuously working for 2 days without sleeping, right? So it is largely a mental conquest. Life, marathon, and career is a mental conquest. Lesson number 11, the journey won't be easy. Do you think marathoners think it is a walk in the park? No, definitely it is not easy, but it is worth it. So is also the magic that happens when you prepare something at home. It will not be easy, but when finally the output comes, there is a joy in everybody's face, isn't it? Are you hungry to succeed? That's the question to ask. If you're not hungry, if you don't have an inner desire that I want to be successful, I want to achieve that goal, then it doesn't matter, right? People who are successful are also hungry because nothing is more important than having an ability to push yourself. So the question to keep asking every day, are you hungry for succeed? Lesson number 13, beautifully said, if you put one foot in front of the other, one way or the other, you will cross the line. Why we are saying this is 30 weeks course in Masai School is tough, super tough. But look at week by week. day by day, session by session. If you're able to do that one by one, I'm sure you'll be able to cross that line. No one can run those 26.2 miles. No one can do that 30 weeks course for you. No one can work for your career other than you. You have to run those miles you alone, but there could be support system. There is a support system, mentors, coaches, technical instructors, family, friends, all of them can help you, but you don't have to run. It won't be easy. Yes, absolutely, but it will change your life. We have seen students who have completed our course have changed their life. They come from humble backgrounds, humble backgrounds with a lot of difficulty in making it into a job, but they go on bagging a very nice job with good paying salary. It changes the complete ecosystem around them. Right, absolutely. Lesson number 16. If you want to change your life, then you must change your story. If you keep doing what you have been doing always, you will get the same result. You all have a dream, a desire to reach a career there, right? To have a professional career there. So you need to change the story. Action takes actions to reach your goal. That's the lesson number 7. I'm a firm believer. Intention don't produces results. Action produces results. Lesson number 18. Believe you can and you are halfway there. Belief is fundamental. All of you can become good coders. All of you can become a software developers. All of you can crack the jobs. In fact, the best thing that is happening out there is companies have started realizing that it is not the degrees that matter, it is the skill that matter. You've heard it from Elon Musk, you've heard it from Apple, you've heard it from Google. Nowhere they're looking for the Ivy degree. Yeah, if it is there, it is good, okay, but that is not an entry barrier to apply. You can apply for any job as long you have the skills, you can make it. Reasons to quit are always available. The question to ask is so hard to finish. What happens is when a person pursues something, he'll have 99 reasons to quit. Oh, the job market is very bad. This company is not doing well. My boss is not helping me out. I'm not learning much. The team is not good. The project, what they put in, is not exciting. These are the reasons to quit. But you need one reason. That is the goal that you have, that you need to complete to become a successful career that you want to have. Most important, friends, real race is only against yourself. Don't get bogged down what your colleague is doing or what your other classmate is doing. He may be ahead by a couple of yards, a couple of steps, but let your internal control affect your external control. So the race is really against you. In the long term, it really doesn't matter if someone has done a little better in the hacker rank. As you are in a marathon, you will have some bad days and good days, slow runs and fast runs, tough races and easy races, tough days in coding, bad days in coding, tough days in the offices, good days in the offices. But you will have only one journey, that is the journey to complete the marathon. There. Beautifully said, when your legs get tired, run with your heart. Nothing is more powerful than, as they say, if you have the willpower. Yes, it will get tired, it will get very physically very straining, but it's time to run with your heart. The final stretch is where the magic happens. We have seen this in our students as they keep doing it, as they come closer and closer to the course. When they have completed the front end, the back end, the data structures, everything together, then they see magic happen. Once again, take it 1 mile at a time. Take it 1 week at a time, take it 1 month at a time, and go towards achieving the goals. Crossing the finish line will reshape your life. Absolutely. We're very sure about it. As Brain Tracy said, it doesn't matter where you're coming from. All that matters is where you're going. A powerful 26 lessons that we have learned. This is the marathon. What is true in marathon is absolutely true for a course in Masai School, or for that matter, even your professional and personal careers. Have a marathon mindset. If you look at it, an individual will spend close to 40 plus years in working. Let's say he graduates between 2022, 25. He's likely to work till 5. In fact, people are working more longer and longer years. So if you want to be really successful in your professional life, you must have that marathon mindset. Okay, so that was 26 lessons that we have learned in marathon. I wanted to share with you all, and I wish you all the best, because computer programming skill is a perfect balance of hard skills, that is the technical skills, and soft skills the employers are seeking. So we at Masai School, we are committed to build your skills holistically. And that has been our aim. And today I have introduced to you a marathon mindset. If you ask any Masai school student, what is it that they do? This is what they do for 30 weeks. Eat, sleep, commit, 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 and repeat on a daily basis, session by session, week by week, month by month, quarter by quarter, till the 30 weeks are happening. Eat, sleep, commit, 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 and repeat. So thank you so much for your patient listening. Hope this session was being useful. If you have any questions around it, please leave your comments in this YouTube. You can always reach me on my LinkedIn profile or on my Twitter handle or at Masai School if you want to know anything more about marathon mindset or soft skills or anything related to Masai School programs. Thank you so much. Wish you all good luck and thank you.